Hey everybody, I'm back, and I'm going to start off by apologizing. I am sick as a dog right now, but I got something today, and I was going to do a whole unboxing, but the truth is I got so excited knowing what was in the box that I just tore it open before I get everything all set up. So I'm just going to do sort of a kind of unboxing, because here it is in the box. I'm going to take it out of the box. And we'll do like kind of sort of a little mini review of it, and it is something really exciting to me because it's Benchmade's brand newest knife. It's the 300SN Butch Ball design. It's an axis flipper, and I'm pretty sure this is like the first Benchmade axis flipper that they've ever done. So, comes in the standard Benchmade box. Get your little axis thingy behind the clip, little Benchmade bag. Just looking at it, I really like the handle because for the first time they took the textured G10 and put a design in it as well. So it's not just, not just minimal design. This is actually, it looks pretty good. I think it's sand and earth brown. And it's, it's a good size. In all honesty, I'll say right now, I'm not that happy with the size of it. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit bigger. It was one of those things where I just happened to look and there it was. And I said, a brand new Benchmade, gotta have it. I'm really into flippers now. I really like the flipper design. So I got one of the very last ones I think that KnifeWorks had before they ran out of stock, because I ordered it at night, and then seriously, like the next morning when I went to check my order status, I just looked at the product page and it was completely out of stock. So pretty happy. But it is a relatively small knife. It's a 3.05 inch blade, and the overall length on this thing is I think 7.1 or something like that. But that's why I've got these other ones out here, just to do a little comparison. Next to an SNG, just a regular old Griptilian, and then just, because we can, next to the Quartermaster Hannibal, which of course makes it look like a tiny little thing anyway. But so it fits kind of, it's just a little bit smaller than both the Griptilian and the SNG. The texturing on the handle actually is pretty good. It's not the super coarse peel and ply G10, but just enough that you can really feel your finger grab onto this as you slide it across. And then of course the grinding on it is mostly decorative, I think, but it also provides a little bit of traction too. The shape is pretty good. I like the flat end there. If you did need to use it as sort of a pommel or something, I guess you could. Liners look pretty good, not standard bead blast, a little bit shiny, kind of matches the blade almost. Clip, you've got sort of, I don't know if you can tell right now, but sort of a brushed finish on the clip, and deep carry pocket clip. It's pretty tight right now. I'm hoping that'll loosen up and break in a little bit. Although, to be honest, again, being not as happy with this as I thought, I should rephrase that. It's not that I'm not happy with it. I think it's an awesome knife. It's just a little bit small compared to what I normally like to carry. You've got your dual thumb studs, and then you've got the flipper. And at first I had my doubts as to whether or not a flipper with an axis would be really efficient, because you'd have to push the flipper to move the axis to release the knife. But this thing is just nice and smooth. It opens right up, not a problem at all. Of course, you can use the thumb studs if you want, which is cool. And it being an axis lock knife, once you get it broken in, you can just axis it as well. Blade shape is pretty cool. A little bit of a drop point going on there. Beautiful stonewash, and you all know how much I love stonewash. The stonewash on this blade, and it's probably not doing it justice at all, is just gorgeous on this knife. On the flip side, you've got the Butch Ball logo there, which actually looks pretty nice on here. Try to get a close-up right there of the blade shape, and God, the finish on this blade is beautiful. Love it. I wish I could recreate that somehow, but I know I can't. And then your hardware is really just kind of bead blasted all throughout. Handle for my hand size anyway, and I've got kind of medium to medium large hands, I guess. A little bit small. It feels good. The contouring is really nice, but it just I'd like to have a little bit more thickness running a little bit down past my hand there. But you definitely get a decent grip on it, and you've got that little bit of jimping right there in the thumb ramp, so it feels pretty good. Blade doesn't feel terribly sharp right now, but I've learned with some other knives and doing some other unboxings and stuff that can definitely be deceiving. So we'll do a paper test on that in a little bit, but let's just get a little view of the whole thing. It's kind of an interesting shape. It's short and stocky, kind of. It reminds me a little bit of a CRKT I once saw. I can't remember the model number, but it was blue and black G10. It's just kind of the curvy shape throughout. I really do like it, though. I really do like it. I just wish it was a little bit bigger, and maybe they'll make a slightly larger version of it. But new look, you know, kind of the multicolored G10 like this, besides just gray and black. Haven't seen Benchmade do a whole lot of that in just regular production run knives. It's very light, by the way. Very easy to carry. Not sure what the overall weight on this is, and it's actually, I'm looking at the Benchmade product page right now, and it's not saying the weight, which is kind of weird, but it's very light. I mean, it's a very light knife. So if you are into one this size, and I know a lot of people like the smaller EDC blades, this one is really, really nice. It's going to fit very deep in your pocket. It's pretty thin, pretty light, opens really easily, feels really good. 154 cm steel, which, you know, is the Benchmade standard kind of, but still pretty decent steel. Packing slip, not only is it good for an invoice, great for a paper test when you have a new knife unboxing, so let's check it out. All right, once again, looks are deceiving. This thing has just sliced this paper up like nothing. I'm not even putting any force behind the blade. I'm just swishing it down. I'm not cutting, I'm not slicing, just letting it run across the paper. That's a pretty nice edge, especially on a production knife right out of the box. So I don't think you can go wrong with this knife if you really want to carry it EDC-wise. Let me just open these blades up, give you a little comparison on size there. The blade is a little bit smaller than both the Griptilian and the SNG, but, you know, depending on what you're going to use it for, that might not even matter. It's also available in a serrated model, the 300SN, whereas this is just the 300SN. So that option is there for you too, but I'm just really excited to have it. You know, given that it is the first production numbered blade, of course it's just going to stay in the collection. It's not going to get a whole lot of pocket time and get out in the world, but you know, once I am able to get my hands on a regular one, I might anyway get my hands on just a regular production model and carry it around for a little bit and put it in my little rotation, see how it does, but just couldn't wait to show this to everybody. Haven't seen anything about it on YouTube yet. Brand new knife. So once again, Benchmade 300SN Butch Ball design, flipper access lock, first one that they ever made. Not a bad item. Not bad at all. Might want to check it out. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I'm going to feel better and get some of the work done that people have asked me to do really soon. Promise. Get it all finished off, and I will make another video and be back again with you all real soon.